Ladies and gentlemen, hey everybody, how are we all doing today? How is everyone doing? Man, it's been a while since we had a little episode of High News tonight, but I have a very special guest, well, not a very special guest commentator. Ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the originators for High News. The one, the only, the dumbass, Christine.
Hey.
What's up, Christine?
Hi, long time no see, right?
It's been a while since you've been on this show.
Yeah. You called me a dumbass? Kill a D.
Stop dipping into my weed again.
Where are your manners?
Dumbass. But
listen, fuck you.
We got a somewhat of a lineup for people to interview.
Yeah, this is very fair.
Interview time. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get them peoples.
But let's start off with someone who's actually teaming up with someone you never thought they would ever, and I mean ever, team up together, Christine. Okay? This person is teaming up with Ember Lynn.
What? Yes. Why would anyone want to team up with that crazy bitch?
I don't know, but the one and only El Matan. El Matan, are you there? I guess not. He must have some technical difficulties, but we'll bring on our next guest instead. He just recently became the hardcore champion here in EWA.
Ooh.
He's teaming up with Ruby Knight, an odd, strange tag team right there.
Interesting.
But here we go. This one, who's like I said, just became EWA Hardcore Champion out of a fatal four-way. But here we go, the one and the only Tyler Savage.
Mr. Savage, hello.
Savage, how are you doing today?
Could be better, could be worse, but doesn't matter. I got gold around my waist, and that's all that fucking matters.
Now, let's get off the brass tacks. You were teaming up with Ruby Knight. How do you think Gabe Mysterio was going to feel about that?
Shouldn't you be worried how Gabe Mysterio is going to feel about that? Since
listen,
you
I have all my doors locked,
and you're his daddy.
I locked all my doors. He doesn't come after me because of this.
Your doors won't always be locked.
Sometimes. But anyways, how have you been?
After that fatal four-way, I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I've never, ever have felt before in my career. And going up, hearing the Slammiversary was right around the corner, I was getting pumped in front of a crowd like that. And then if you heard what I said earlier, the fact of not being on the card of all champions, why not have a bloodbath at the show of shows?
Well, we are having a pay-per-view, and you talk about, show of shows, but next month in August, at the end of August, by the way, we're having our next pay-per-view, Royal Flush. Now, it's a bit of a tricky situation with card games on how things were. We will have something going on, but you will have a match with your hardcore title on the line.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who you're going to face, but we will definitely figure it out for you, so you have someone at the pay-per-view this time.
All I know is that whoever that poor, sorry son of a bitch is, you might want to consider giving them a health insurance policy.
Now,
because I have so much anger in my life right now that they will be the person that receives said anger.
All right.
Okay. I will promise you this. this hardcore title is staying right where it belongs with Tyler fucking Savage.
All right. Now, Tyler, we haven't talked to you since you had that hellacious fatal 4-way. How are you feeling during that match?
How much drink do you tea?
Going into the match, I can say I wouldn't say I was nervous. I would say I was expecting the unexpected, because in a fatal 4-way, you could be the number one person, the one everyone thinks is gonna win, and then in a blink of an eye, you're thrown outside the ring and someone else is taking the pin after you did all the dirty work. That's why in the back of my head, that entire match, I had eyes watching every opponent in that match. And going into that match, I was training the stamina, strength, endurance. Because I told our fans, I told that locker room that I will do whatever it takes to walk out hardcore champion. And that is exactly what I did.
That you did. You weren't lying there.
No, you weren't.
Now, Christine?
So, you have had interesting run-ins with Brooks, I've heard? Or is it... What's going on?
I think there was once prior to this match coming up that I have encountered Brooks. And if I remember correctly, via disqualification, I won. I am not 100% sure because it was a while ago, but people say he is the most sadistic person on the roster, the most sadistic person in this industry. I have a win over him. I am 1-0. And now that I have this, that just means I have to become the most sadistic person in this locker, or the most sadistic person in our industry.
Yeah, you actually have been. Now, Tyler, you had a hellacious fatal 4-way. Now, mind you, your story right now has been nothing but ups and downs. Long time ago, you were supposed to actually team up with Mad Dog, and then you had some real life situations to take care of that we could not, control. And then he had something, and we were supposed to have Team America. But in this locker room, who are you looking forward to actually facing?
To make it short, sweet, and simple, anyone.
There you go.
There is not a person that I will back down from. Because any opponent I come against, I always do my studying. I go back, I look at the footage of their prior matches, their previous matches, and I look for their weaknesses. And even the people that say they have no weaknesses, there is always one weakness. And I will do whatever I can to show that weakness, no matter what I have to do.
All right. Well, Mr. Savage, I know you're gearing up for Monday Night Evolution. Do you have any last words before you go?
Everybody else in that match had a grueling match at Slammiversary. And as I said earlier, I did not. WrestleVersary, Slammiversary, tomato. I believe that Ruby and I, even though we have never crossed paths, we have the advantage because I am well rested. I had nothing going on that night. Therefore, I am in no pain whatsoever.
Hmm.
And that, I think, is going to be the turning point in this match.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, Tyler Savage, thank you for coming on. I do appreciate it. And
No
good luck up this coming Monday.
Thank you.
See you then. All right.
I mean, the thing about this is he is on a roll, but he needs to just be a little bit more careful because there are so many people out there that are biting and clawing to try to get a chance at a championship. And sometimes the underdog story isn't always the story.
You're absolutely right there, Christine. And good observation. It's been a while since you've been on here. You must have been doing a lot of studying.
Oh, always. I'm always doing my homework.
All right. Well, this next guy I am bringing on, he is also in a tag team match with an unlikely alliance for one night only.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the brand new United States champion, Brooks.
Oh, lovely.
Brooks, welcome aboard to High News. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
First things first, congratulations on the briefcase win and the successful cash-in.
Yeah, and we talked about it on Monday night recently, and it's still new to me, because like I said, this is my first time ever in a match like that. I've been in a ladder match before, but never like that, ever. And I do want to apologize for last Monday because I was a little on edge because a certain Omen had some stuff to say, and I wasn't very happy to hear it. So I was a little irate, so you'll have to forgive me on that.
Well, it's been a while since you've been on High News. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
It really
Anchor
has.
management.
Now, Brooks, that ladder match you went through at WrestleVersary. Now, I was sitting here calling it. The interaction with you and DDB, not only on top of the ladder, but in the middle of the ring. Have you been looking at Brooks for some time? Have you been looking at DDB for some time now?
Yeah, I have. Back then, when me and him were in the same locker room at a different place, I've always watched the guy, and I never got a chance to actually face him. We've always been involved in some sort of match, like just recently. I mean, we never fought one-on-one before. And then all of a sudden he shows up in a ladder match. This is Death Dealer Bane we're talking about. He's a 6-foot dude, weighs, over 300 pounds, and he's jumping off the ladder, doing suicide. He's obviously evolved. We're going to keep using that, I guess. And, that's the perfect chance for me to, want a piece. I've been waiting to be the tranquilizer to the Silverback General for a while, and maybe after myself and Tommy Dyer, which I said before, the greatest tag team to ever exist on planet Earth for one night only, for the time being. You never know, it may happen again. But after we, pack the house and everybody goes home happy.
Now,
Maybe he's next. You never know.
Now you're taking on Tyler Savage and Ruby Knight, and Tyler Savage was just on here with some words to say.
Yeah, I heard.
Now, your thoughts on Tyler Savage in his recent comeback?
I can't knock the guy for what he's done. He's the hardcore champion. I mean, he's earned it. But I mean, just like your counterpart said, I heard it a second ago, you never know when someone's going to latch on to that title and want it pretty bad. And one of those people happens to be someone specific, and I won't point fingers, but, I like the guy. We don't have a bond or a friendship or anything, but that doesn't mean I respect the guy. But that also doesn't mean that I'm going to absolutely whip his ass on Monday either. So
now I know he has a tough tag team partner within Ruby Knight herself. Now you and Ruby Knight have had wars in the past. So what's your take on another match against Ruby Knight?
It's not going to be locked in a cage or any special stipulation this time. We've done our part. I proved to him what I wanted to prove. He proved to me what we wanted to prove. Hopefully we're past that, because honestly, I'm tired of dealing with it. The big thing that I spoke about on social media is that whether they're on the same page or not, Ruby seems to be the voice of reason. And he needs to keep his partner, i.e. Tyler Savage, in check. Otherwise, not only will the team that they are falter and embarrass me and Tommy Dyer in front of thousands of people, but also it'll make things a lot easier and it'll make things boring. If they can't coexist, then we'll just put them away in maybe 20 seconds and be done with it, and then we'll go home like we could have done more. But that's just me.
Christine?
Man, you finally make me out to be smart. Man, I should have recorded that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's mark it here at July 31st. Christine actually did something smart.
Fuck you.
It's like Miss Turner when she swears.
Yeah.
But so I need to know. I heard a little birdie, a little rumor circling around that TCO is back.
Well, what happened was TCO did show up during the ladder match.
Yes.
But it was all Brooks during the cash-in, Christine.
Yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean what she's saying isn't true, though, Killa. Come on now.
So I've been smoking this weed that we got over here where we're at.
I know what you've been doing. That's the whole point of the show. So why don't you put it down for a second and pay attention?
See, this is why I'm the smart one.
That's right, man.
All that freaking red dye in your hair probably caused something else to happen.
But Brooks,
anyway,
let's get to a real question here for you on something. Your thoughts on Legion being buried alive?
Man,
thanks, Blake Buchanan.
I honestly didn't think I'd ever smile as wide as I did. I was always very certain that Sarabhai at some point was going to get the job done, because you piss the guy off so much that he's finally going to snap. Sarabhai is a massive human being, and all the while, I mean, that entire Buried Alive match, it was a Clash of the Titans. I mean, Legion's 6'4", and Sarabhai's 6'6", 6'7". I know he's taller than me. That's all I care about. He's a big guy. And it was just bound to happen. I mean, the guy, he did all these theatrics and he made like this ceremony like it was going to be like an actual funeral, with all these hooded weirdos walking around. Not to mention that they kind of weirded people out backstage because they were wandering around all night. It was kind of weird. Don't know who they were until obviously they showed up at the right time and tried to start some sort of cult sacrifice for Sarabon. I don't know what the deal was, but watching that tractor pour all that dirt down on Legion was probably my favorite moment of this entire company so far.
All right, now what? No. Let me ask you something. What came about with you teaming up with Tommy Dyer?
That's a really big question on everybody's mind right now. Like, how did that happen? Honestly, me and Tommy Dyer, we don't know. Like, we just got a call from the CEO and said, "Hey, I got a proposition for you." And we're like, "Okay, what?" And he said, "I see a big night ahead if we have you and Tommy Dyer team up for a night." And I looked at my phone like, are you kidding? Like, we know we don't like each other to an extent. I mean, that what was obviously stated at first. I mean, he didn't like me as much, and we have history. But just like he said on social media, sometimes you just have to coexist. It's all about survival. Me and him know plenty of survival. I don't think, and I know he's probably gonna say it. He's already said it in his past promotional video that he knows all about surviving and don't ruin me for what I stand for. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, our Starlet champion. But yeah, I get it. You know how to survive, but you don't know how to literally pick yourself up when you can barely move and walk out of a building. I mean, you can walk out of the building, get on your plane, go home after a cage match like Ruby did. Or you can be like Tommy Dyer, who went over 60 minutes with Dragon Queen of all people.
They
killed each other, and yet he came back the same week for another match. And then here I am. I literally got my knee blown out of my socket, and I came back 3 weeks later like it did nothing. And although, yeah, it did a number on me, I've dealt with worse.
That you have. Now, Brooks, this tag match is one of a kind. We never seen any of you four team up. You guys team up together, Tyler Savage and Ruby Knight, you and Tommy Dyer. But I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this match coming up tomorrow night. Any last words for your opponents in the entire locker room, now being U.S. champ?
I'll start with the current situation. So, Tyler and Ruby, I know you'll be listening to this, and I know you'll probably have some remarks later, which, we'll be too busy preparing, in the gym or whatever we decide to do to prepare for this match. So we may not even care to listen. But the thing is, you two have to understand this isn't just a challenge for you two, not only in your own agenda of being a team, but also facing the likes of myself and Dyer. This is also a matter of adapting, because you will have to literally become something else in order to put someone like myself and him away. Because you have to understand, that guy, and I respect the hell out of him, we made a gentleman's agreement, but besides that, that man is a wizard of technical wrestling. He knows all the ins and outs and how to put you in a headlock within the first 5 seconds and then all of a sudden you're tapping out in the next 10. He can be on your ass in 10 seconds flat. He's a monster in the ring. And like I said, I know all about brutality. I know all about fighting when I'm bleeding out of my freaking head, and it's obviously unhealthy amounts of blood. Yeah, I get it. But we're not people to just mose over and say, you know what, this will just be a regular tag match. No. You two are in the fight of your lives. And as far as the entire roster goes, everybody knows exactly what this is, the fact that I have it. But there's one person in general that I want to speak to. And no, not DDB, because we'll fight one day. I want to speak to the Omen himself. I understand. I deeply understand your frustration with the fact that I ruined your night. But keep in mind, you were given that opportunity. You weren't even supposed to be there. So I was doing you a favor and saving your ass from getting winded too quick on your first night back. And you want to say that I'll find out the consequences? I am the consequence. And if you keep pushing me, maybe the Omen will meet the urban legend. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Just ask her. She mentioned him a second ago.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep. All right. Well, Brooks, I appreciate coming on. Thank you for your last words towards the roster and everybody else and who you just addressed. Good luck tomorrow in your match, and please take care.
Will do.
All right. Wow. Brooks had a lot.
Oh, boy.
Brooks had a lot to say, as per usual, when he has something to get off his chest.
Always.
That's why he is our U.S. champion. Now, Christine, this next person I am bringing up is part of this tag team. Now, if I had that fourth person, it'd be great. But 3 out of the 4 people will be in this tag team. Also had a successful fatal 4-way match at WrestleVersary. I mean, very, very intense matchup this person had, Christine. I mean, think about it. When you go up in a fatal 4-way for your Starlight Championship against guys like Rey Mysterio, Southern Heart, and Ryan Mayhem, and you come out on top still, that deserves recognition. But ladies and gentlemen,
It does.
our Starlet champion, the one and only Ruby Knight. Ruby, you been smoking my stash again?
I don't smoke.
You don't smoke? You sure about that? Because you've been drinking. Because I don't know a guy named Keenan.
Wait. Oh,
see, that's the power of
Wait.
technology.
Technical difficulties.
Like I said, stay away from my stash, man.
Well, I don't smoke it, but I do smell it all the time. Yeah.
Stay away from my shit. But anyways, welcome along. I know, Christine, take it away.
All right. So the Starlit Championship. That looks absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Around your arm. How proud are you to be the Starlit Champion?
I am very proud of being and still your Starlit Champion, because this title is like a beacon into the world. And of course, this is to me, I look at this title as a title for up-and-comers to like step up their game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because, there's a whole lot of people that, that want to come after me for this title. And I say, bring it. And of course, you have your Southern Hearts, you got your Rey Mysterio, you got your Ryan Mayhems. And of course, any other person that you want to challenge me, bring it on, because I'm going to bring the fight.
Of course. And you're in an upcoming tag match.
Yep.
What are your thoughts about this tag team match? Are you prepared?
upper management, like, throw a curveball, and and you know what they say, expect the unexpected. You have me tagging with someone who I never interacted with ever, which is your current hardcore champion, Mr. Tyler Savage, and which I had no beef with whatsoever. And I do believe me and him can coexist to get the job done against the United States champion Brooks and Tommy Dyer, because those two are dangerous. Believe it or not, they are dangerous. I mean, having one person go over 60 minutes with Dragon Queen in an Iron Man match.
Yes, that was bizarre and crazy.
I mean, had me on the edge of my seat throughout the whole entire time watching that. And then you have Brooks, someone who I know very, very well. And of course, the last time we met, I got one of the biggest wins in my career over him. And of course, he is the current United States champion.
Mhm.
And who knows what goes on in his mind, because he does bring brutality. But guess what? I could bring the heart and soul into any match I do. And I'm in. Because I fight every match like it's my last.
That you do. I mean,
So no matter what happens in this tag match, all I know is that, I will bring the fight, because I refuse to be that person to lay on my back and give up, because I don't like giving up. That's not in my nature.
So you mentioned, you're teaming up with Tyler Savage. You said that you believe that you and him are going to have chemistry in the ring as a tag team. Do you see you and Tyler Savage getting this victory over Brooks and Dyer?
Only time will tell. Because in all honesty, if I have to be honest, I mean, I would rather have Rey Mysterio on my side, because me and him have more chemistry. Because, of course, we're part of the same community. And, of course, we click so much. But me and Tyler Savage, I had to adapt to survive. So if I had to team up with a person that I don't know very well, then, so be it for just this one night.
Mm.
Because even though, two people who are very unorthodox, who come from two different worlds, sometimes can get the job done.
Yep. Well, speaking of getting the job done, Ruby Knight, at our August pay-per-view, Royal Flush, you will be in defending that Starlight champion. We will figure out the details of your opponent when it comes down to it.
Okay.
But you will you'll be defending that title at our next pay-per-view.
Which I expected, because I am a fighting champion. I will fight this title with truth and honor and love.
Right. Now, Ruby Knight, any last words for your opponents in the locker room?
For Mr. Tommy Dyer and Brooks, just know, I always come to slay. And if you think I'm not going to slay the competition, in the words of Miss Liv Morgan, watch me. And to the locker room, if you want to work your way from the bottom to the top, I suggest you step your pussy up, because you already know I step my pussy up all the time. Win, lose, or draw, you always know what to expect.
Did you just
Yeah!
say what I think you said?
Yes, I did.
Yes!
So,
Okay.
to all of the locker, just watch out, because if you think I'm going to stop at being the Starlet champion, trust me, there are other titles in EWA I have my eyes on. So, just watch your backs.
All right, Ruby Knight, thank you for coming along, and good luck in your tag match tomorrow night.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Wow. I mean, Ruby is fired up for this tag match.
Yes, he is. And this next person coming on, Miss Christine, you have not seen this person in a long time.
Oh,
He is taking on Brother Testament in a steel cage match.
in a steel cage?
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the silverback general, Mr. Death Deal Bane DDB. Mr. DDB, welcome back to High News. It
Well,
has been a
hello.
while.
What's up, bitches?
What's up, man? Now, DDB.
What a pleasant surprise, huh?
DDB, yes, pleasant surprise indeed. Great showing at the pay-per-view. I gotta say,
Thank you.
and your debut match was impressive against Brother Testament, and then you had that, you had that return match. You had your match at WrestleVersary, but my thing is, I want to get my take to what I want to get to is that backstage incident between you and Brooks staring each other down after it was all done. Can you tell me about that?
Man, that stare down was basically just the way it was supposed to be. Brooks and you guys know full well, in every company I've ever been in with Brooks, no one ever had the balls to put me in a ring with him. Ever.
No. Now,
that stare down was simply saying, I see you. I'm not going anywhere. Our time. Yeah.
yes.
That's
Now,
real
DDB,
calm.
now DDB, I wanted to ask, how is your back feeling going through the thumbtacks like that?
Just another walk in the park, man. This is the business. That's what we do. Everybody, that's anybody that has to do with pro wrestling knows the price. Everybody on the roster, doesn't matter if it's here or across the world, we all sign up for the same day each and every day. So pain, bring it on. I love it.
That you do. But impressive, like I said, impressive ladder match you were in. Now the altercation inside the ring that you and Brooks had. Are you done with Brooks?
Hell's no. Hell's no. Absolutely not. The way I see it, it don't matter if it's a Legion, if it's a TCO, if it's a straight up 100% Brooks, it don't matter. Any member, any person that comes to the ring, full on battle. I want the best, and one of the best has always been in my rear view because nobody put him in front of me.
Now, Brooks did talk about you as well. Are you basically calling him out right here, right now?
I call out anybody, anytime, anywhere, as long as they've got the balls to back their mouth. Damn right. Anytime, anywhere. I'm always ready to go. Killer D, Christine, you both know that.
Yes, I've known you for a little while now. But
That is true.
yes, that is very true. DDB, Christine, go ahead.
All right. So, with that being said, anytime, any place, could we possibly be seeing DDB versus Brooks for the United States Championship at the pay-per-view, you think?
I will talk to me and my team will talk and see what happens.
You know, a United States champion. I've considered it, but anybody that knows me knows I'm world class heavyweight. I'm super heavyweight. Now, how many men my size is going to go to a top rope and do a freaking moonsault? Come on.
Yeah.
For the people that know me, they know I don't go up top. Now I'm in a steel cage. How much more dangerous can I get at the top of a cage, let alone a top rope?
Good point.
Yeah, so
That's
I mean,
a very good point.
now DDB, I never thought you'd be jumping over the ropes to the outside and landing on everybody. Your time away from the business, you really reinvented yourself.
You got in shape.
You evolved.
Oh yeah. I've literally gone from my highest weight of almost 500 pounds, and I'm now down to 308.
Wow.
There's nothing that's gonna stop me.
Absolutely
The only thing that may stop me is if I'm taken off at the source. But I don't think anybody has actually the balls
now
to attempt it.
Your thoughts on Brother Testament?
I give credit where credit is due on that guy, man. He's a phenomenal talent, but he's pushing himself too hard, too fast. He's gonna understand what burnout really does to the human body and to the human mind, especially the human mind.
Right.
You burn out, that's a hard thing to come back from.
Absolutely. Now,
I was talking to the guy in the back quite a few times. He's just new to this, and he wants to work on getting more in. Dude, take your time. Walk the levels up. Don't make this into a 50-mile sprint when you need to go 5 or 10. Don't go any faster. Slow it down. Anybody can learn from anybody. But whether you're willing to think about it before you do it,
right.
That's up to you.
Right. All right. Well, DDB, before you get going, any last words to the EWA roster?
Stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. If you want to be a friend in the back room, I'm an easygoing guy. But just watch when you approach. If I'm in a bad mood, walk away.
Absolutely. All right, DDB. Good luck in the steel cage match against Brother Testament, and take care.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Whoa.
Wow.
DDB coming back on the show for the first time
Heard
in a
it
long time.
all.
Heard it all. Now, this next person we're bringing on, he debuted himself over at Wrestleversary, and he was looking for talent. This man told me he was looking for talent. I don't know where he is. Is he there? I don't know if he's not. I don't see him. He's there. I'm told you, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only they call Bobby Trump. Mr. Trump.
It's right. It is I, Bobby Trump.
Oh boy. This must be some good weed.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? What am I doing here? I heard this is a wonderful, a huge interview show.
Yes, it is. And so Bobby, I need to know, are you related to Donald Trump? I heard some rumors.
I plead the fifth.
All right, well, Bobby Trump, you made your debut here in EWA at WrestleVersary. So what was your take of WrestleVersary that night?
Wow. For my skybox, which amazing skybox, truly amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was phenomenal. It was absolutely magnificent. Trust me, I'm a smart man. I know when something's magnificent.
That is true. And so, Bobby, you're scoping out talent to be their manager.
Yes, you are right. Because I decided that I want to help a lucky individual, or who knows, maybe even a team. I want them to reach levels that they have never thought they could ever get before. I want them to reach levels that no one has ever seen before. I will take anybody on this roster and make them huge, absolutely huge.
Huh. Do you have any talent in mind?
There's a few. Watching the reason I went to WrestleVersary is because I wanted to see what EWA had to offer. And there's a couple people on my list. My team and I are trying to narrow it down to one. But when that time comes, you all will know exactly who my next client will be. If there's anybody in the locker room that may not be on my list that wants to be on Bobby Trump's amazing list, just give me a call. Killer D, what the actual fuck is going on with your electricity?
I don't know. I think someone tried. I think they climbed over the wall.
The wall. You know what? Because of that, we're going to make the wall 10 feet higher, and they're going to pay for it.
Build the wall! Build the wall!
Oh,
Hashtag build the wall.
Don't worry, Christine. Hashtag build the fucking wall. Let the wall be huge.
Woo!
And if anybody tries to stop me from building the wall, I will grab them by their pussy. It doesn't matter if they bring it forward or they keep it back. I will find them and I will grab them a handful. I will grab them by the pussy. Because that is what Bobby Trump does.
All right there, Bobby Trump. I gotta say thank you for making your presence here in High News. Any last words for the roster?
Like I said before, if anyone in the EWA locker room wants to be managed by the most outstanding, the wonderful, the most handsome manager of all, give me a call, because I will do my best to help whoever I choose. Actually, I won't do my best. I will help them become champion. I will get them the hugest contracts. They will have the most money, the hugest matches. Anything they dream, they will get.
All right, Mr. Bobby Trump, thank you for coming along. I appreciate your time.
Fix your electricity.
All right. All right. We had Bobby Trump. What the hell? I'm being told I demand a camera. What? Oh my God, I haven't seen this guy in a while. What the hell? Casey Moran. What the hell? Where the hell have you been? I haven't seen you since you lost the titles.
What?
I've been on vacation. I've been
Oh, yeah.
taking time away, spending it with my family, watching EWA television, getting to see the talent that has completely and utterly failed while I have been away.
Well then.
Wow. Strong words. Right
Get-
away
get-
from.
so this Bobby Trump guy, as I watched is he like a used vacuum salesman coming on here trying to like convince people that he's going to bring them to the promised land? He sounds like a vacuum sales. He does. He sounds like a used vacuum salesman.
I don't know, but damn electricity. Good God. I hate this damn thing. But Casey Moran, I mean,
Sounds like it looks like the Jones brothers are messing with you, Mr. Killer D.
I know. Probably no. Legion has been buried alive. There is no way Legion is back. No.
Never count that sumbitch out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But besides being on vacation, I saw you. I was checking the page and I saw you put soon. So what do you have to tell us now? To the roster.
EWA, this is your wake-up call, your reckoning, whatever you'd like to call it. As my shirt says, it's going to get worse. Because August 15th, that's 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks from tomorrow, I make my EWA return.
Oh, blue bloody hell.
Whoa. And I have to say, who are you looking at?
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
Who am I looking at? I am looking at your heavyweight champion.
Whoa.
Oh.
He has something I want, and I'm going to take it from him.
You mean she?
She, he. It's all pronouns, right?
Yeah, that's very true. I digress. Go ahead.
Well, still, they have something I want, and I'm going to take it.
I mean, you're already looking at Dragon Queen Red away. That's she's been on a tear as of late, Miss Casey Moran. So,
well, here's the thing. She has snuck her nose in the family's business. So now I think it's time for the head of the family to stick his nose in hers.
You're not wrong.
now, Casey Moran, let me ask you a certain question. Will she be coming along to EWA as well? If the head of the family is coming back in 2 weeks.
Marie is taking some time. She will be, I say, with us, not as soon as me, but give her some time. I would say she would be an early Christmas present. She's got some things she's got to handle.
Oh, always.
Business is business.
So, there are things that she needs to handle. She does have a life outside of wrestling. She was doing this in the summer. She does. Remember, she is one of the youngest talents in all professional wrestling. She still is a minor. I had to sign a waiver for her to compete inside a ring. So, and she's a Class A cheerleader. So she's got stuff going back on.
Casey, I don't mean to interrupt, but your own family member says this man can answer a phone, let alone a challenge from Dragon Queen.
That's the one great thing about family. They can mess with each other and they can fuck with each other, and it's perfectly fine. So, Tommy, it's okay. I love you. He's just mad that I literally fell off the grid. That's all. I told everyone that I was going to go off the grid and that no one was going to hear from me until I was ready. And people have been asking, people have been hammering, to me, when are you coming back? What are we doing? What's going on? Can you come back now? No. I told you that when I was ready, I'd come back.
Yep.
Well, I figured since, I heard through the grapevine that you guys were doing an interview tonight for EWA, I figured why not make myself useful and
now
get on here with you lovely folks and let everyone know that on August 15th, EWA is going to be turned upside down on its head. I'm rejuvenated. I feel better. I am ready to put myself back on that pedestal where I rightfully belong.
I see that. But now, even bigger question, will Beast be tagging along with you?
I cannot speak for my brother at this present moment. He is his own man. Honestly, we haven't really talked about what he plans on doing in the wrestling business. All I know is what I am going to do.
Okay.
All right. Well, Mr. Casey Moran, before you go, you already announced that August 15th you are making your return. Any last words for the entire roster besides August 15th?
Ladies and gentlemen of EWA, as my shirt so clearly says, anyone that is on the roster, it is going to get worse.
All right. Casey Moran, thank you for tagging along, and I appreciate coming on for the first time.
Thank you for giving me the 5 minutes to let everyone know that I am on my way back. I will see you August 15th.
Yep.
Tell management I don't care who they throw at me first. It's going to be a bloodbath.
All right. Casey Moran, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Wow, Christine.
Wow. Hey.
Casey Moran.
Jeez.
Wow.
Night just keeps getting bigger and bigger, huh?
The night does keep getting bigger and bigger. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado of putting this guy coming on, he is also the tag team partner of Derek Cole, Christine, the award-winning tag team of movie history, by the way. Yes, the one they call Brody Cross. Brody! I seen you. I saw you. Shining along. You got your guys Emmy, the bobblehead winner in the debut movie of the Buddy Cop movie series you guys were doing.
Oh no, this is just my personal bobblehead. My Emmy's in my corner.
Oh, okay. I thought that was your Emmy, man.
Also available on EWAshop.com.
Yes, but here we go. Brody. Now, you guys not have heard anything from your opponents. What is going on?
Oh God, I wish I knew. We're taking time out of our busy schedules, and I mean busy schedules, to show up on EWA television, ditch the suits for a night, and just make the green, and I'm starting to wonder if we're just going to be there and just have to have like a tea party or a smoke set. I don't know. We're just going to sit there and wait for them to show up. No. So unless management has another idea of maybe, bringing in 2 local talents from Japan, I don't care. I just want to make my money, and I don't want to just stand there and do nothing. I customized my gear for Monday, my entrance gear. I went all out for Monday just to show up, and if that's how I'm gonna get treated, then it's just not cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christine, any questions for Brody Cross?
Hey.
It's been a while.
Christine, calm your tits, Christine, calm your tits.
Whew.
I know it's been a while since you've seen Brody Cross. Calm your tits.
Damn it! And you haven't returned any of my phone calls, you dick.
Listen, Brody Cross is a busy man. Even he doesn't answer my
Yeah.
phone calls. Okay, don't feel bad. Christine.
Yeah, and
I'm the owner of this business.
yeah, and the studio I work at, their service is absolute bull crap. So, and I'm not going to pay $5. I mean, I have all the money in the world, but I'm not going to pay $5 for internet. Are you kidding me?
I hear you. But Brody, now you and Cole have this match, but did you hear the words of Bobby Trump?
Yeah. Any person, any team he wants to take to stardom.
Now, do you see Bobby Trump tagging along as the manager of Fame and Fortune?
Ooh, that's a price.
I know it's a huge price.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I mean, the guy obviously seems to be successful. I know nothing of his background, but he could probably manage us. But the question I have for him is, can he hang? I mean, is he gonna be able to, is he gonna be able to answer all my phone calls that I get every day and help me tailor my suits? And I don't know. That's the one thing you got to do. I mean, if you're an agent of mine, which, God rest their souls, man, they are doing a hell of a job on our side. And to have Bobby Trump, a guy that I don't know, just show up and think that he's going to do what he's going to do, I mean, that's promising. I like the sound of it, but I see more of a trial and error with it. So, I mean, I can talk to my guy and I can talk to my legal team and my agents. And yes, I said agents, people who have one.
That's true.
I can see if he's willing. And if he is, and he signs the dotted line, maybe.
I hear you. Now, what is going on? I mean, you talked about you said earlier today that, you shouldn't even grace your presence because people who want to no-show. And then surprise. And you hear, and I got to see in the caption, and action. I was very surprised to see you. You were short and sweet, right to the point. And I got to say, the different style to you, and I'm actually liking that. Now, should the tag team champions be worried about this upcoming match, this main event coming up tomorrow night?
Yes. Not because it's me and Derek Cole. I mean, that's obviously the name on the marquee. I mean, that's what it's going to be. I mean, obviously, the god-awful name of Boner Express does not seem to fit those standards, and I'm not discriminating anyone. I'm just saying, you just think about it, and the only express I want to go on is definitely not that one. So the thing that people need to understand is, I mean, yeah, we talk a lot, we dress up, we're egomaniacs, air quotes, and the people, they just got to understand. I mean, we back up what we say. I mean, we've done it before. We've done it all over the globe, honestly. And I get it. The Psycho Avatars. I mean, they're a dangerous couple. I mean, they're the power couple of EWA right now, and it's. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be a challenge, but I've made movies with a more challenging script than watching them wrestle, and I'm just going to say that right now. So I think I know exactly how they're going to operate as a team. And me and Derek, I mean, we know how to saw down the wood, to make it to where one small mess up or one irregular movement and the board just breaks in half. And the team just looks pitiful. Now, I will say, Sarabai has a good nudge on his back of burying the Prince of Hell just recently.
Oh, that guy?
I mean, yeah. And knowing
God,
that
he's
I
gone.
have history with the guy.
You have history with all of them.
Well, more so Legion than anybody else. I mean, I've encountered Brooks and the other side of him, but Legion is a whole nother story. And I think it's kind of funny, I'm sitting here completely comfortable. I'm on my sofa, I'm watching TV while everybody's going, oh my God, is Legion going to come back? What if he comes back? Oh no. Really? Is he that big of a deal? No. So what? I mean, the only reason he's probably relevant right now is because Emberlyn mentioned his name. I mean, Sarabai can do it all he wants. I get it. He has the right to, because he's the one who put the shovel in the dirt, literally. I mean, but it just makes me wonder. I mean, are we going to see Emberlyn in our locker room doing some sort of satanic chant, and then all of a sudden Legion shows up? People are so adamant on wanting him back, and I just don't see why.
Well, here's my question: with if she does that and wants him back, Brody, do you think she's the perfect fit for the House of Jones? That's what you're gonna ask yourself there. If that ever happens.
Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, I'm me, I'm an honest guy, so. I don't know, from my knee pads to my boots about all the dark witchcraft nonsense. And that's what I'm just going to call it. Just nonsense. And the candles and the red lighting and the rafter stuff. I don't like it. But then again, people have to fit in somewhere. I mean, me and Derek are literally we're just a Hollywood masterpiece. I mean, that's just how it came to be. We both did one movie together, and all of a sudden we're making headlines everywhere we go. And it took a month. But you see what Emberlyn and Darius and all of them have been doing. They were all one big, massive family at one point. And then things took a turn, and the prodigal son shocked us all and turned on the leader, which I thought was hilarious. However, I felt, and I'm only saying this because I don't want her to kill me, she, and I'm also saying this because I'm honest, but also that, but she was always thrown in the bush. I mean, they always had to say, we don't know if you can do it, or you have to follow this certain criteria in order to put this person away. A person like that, you put under a train track for so long, they're going to erupt like King Kong one day, and they're going to tower over everybody else. So she does all of what she's doing, and for the love of God, she's teaming with El Matan of all people, but I'm not going to go into that. If anything, she could be so powerful that she could literally just, at the second the bell rings, she just throws El Matan to the wolves, and then she takes care of him himself.
Right.
There's just so many things about Emberlyn that are misconstrued and so unorthodox. You just don't know. However, like she said in her promotional video, her and Legion have some connection. So, I mean, I can say, yeah, probably. She may fit in just fine, and we just don't know it yet. I don't know.
That's true. That is true. But Brody, before you go, I want to get your last words for your tag match and the rest of the roster, and the tag team division.
Well, to my opponents, woohoo! Where are you? And then that's all I say. You know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to make headlines. We're going to be the marquee. We're going to take the show to a whole nother level, be done with it, go home, get on a private jet, and go back to filming movies. I mean, that's what we're doing. I got a new one coming up. I'm actually part of a horror flick today. So got the part yesterday, filming tomorrow, but I won't go into that.
No. Speaking of movies, rumor has it Cole is going to be in a comedy. Rumor has it is he went to a certain actor in Canada named Jim Carrey and asked to remake Dumb and Dumber with his actual brother.
Yeah, sure.
Is that true or not?
I mean, yeah, he's got the script for it, so obviously it is true.
Damn! Wow.
Other than the funny part about my movie, obviously, for whatever reason, it just has to do. It's almost similar to what I'm dealing with right now, because just think about it. Me being me and what I've dealt with.
Davey Davis, you're number one fan.
My guy. Me being me and what I'm dealing with right now. I get the synopsis of the script, right?
Right.
And Christine knows exactly where I'm going with this because I told her about this the other day. She was like, what? So, and we both laughed about it because I was like, you're kidding. But you hear the words compound, cryptic, and woods. And I'm a horror movie, and I'm going to be in a horror movie. So, little did I find out, it is a specific, I don't know if it's a fan film, I don't know. But whatever it is has something to do with the story of a certain somebody that we know. But I'm actually honored to be a part of it because your boy is narrating the whole story. But it's weird. It's coincidental. It's deja vu. But I'm getting, let me see. There was the script and everything. There was all the filming. I should be getting $4 million in my bank by the time I film this.
All right. Now to the tag team division.
Tag team division, especially to our tag team champions. I hope you all really study up on your chemistry with one another, because no one has chemistry like me and Derek Cole. Just putting that out there. We may be movie stars, but we're also just stars, period. You know, I don't really care about the accomplishments of the House of Jones or Blood Vengeance or The Family or this weirdly to be continued possibly team of Tommy Dyer and Kurt Brooks. Like, that part I don't understand, but I like it. Just gonna go with it. But tag teams just have to understand soon enough, and I mean soon enough, probably in Vegas, because that's where we're going for our August pay-per-view or for Royal Flush. We're going to Vegas, for crying out loud. We're going to my stomping grounds here, okay?
That is true.
You'll be looking at your new tag team champs.
All right, Brody Cross. Thank you for coming on, and I do appreciate you coming on. So good luck in your match. Good luck in the main event for the number one contender spot, and have a good night and good luck on your movie, in the horror movie.
Appreciate it.
All right, Brody Cross making his presence. That was different. Now, I was told to hurry up and demand a camera for this person. Because she got called out as our EWA World Heavyweight Champion. She got word that Casey Moran was here, so here we go. Dragon Queen.
Oh boy.
First things first, congratulations on your win at WrestleVersary. Hell of a match. Didn't realize it's going to go to 15-minute overtime.
Of course. You make the champ wait.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do apologize for making the champ wait. Now, I know you were backstage. You were talking to some people, Dragon Queen, and I know you got wind of her that Casey Moran has shown up and acknowledging that not only he's coming after you, he already talked to, as Christine should know as well.
Yeah.
August 15th, in 2 weeks, he will be returning.
So my legendary emo kid killer wants a piece of little old me.
Yep.
Well, I will respond to that in a little while. However, since he is returning on August 15th, we should probably give him a welcome mat.
Oh.
What?
Oh boy.
Dragon Queen, what are you planning on doing?
Not good.
Night?
Not good.
Dragon Queen, don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dragon Queen.
Oh boy.
You have any ideas, you run it by me. You know this. I know you're my champion, but you will run it by me.
I think she didn't run it by you.
Listen here, Mr. CEO or
I am the owner.
Or the owner. You do remember that because I am your world heavyweight champion, I am also the head bitch in charge. So what I do with what I want and how I please is not for you to discuss. I can do what I want, when I want, and how I want to.
Oh, all right. I'll not get in your way. I will not get in your way.
She has a fair point.
She does have a fair point. Now, Dragon Queen, I gotta say, one hell of a match you had with Tommy Dyer over at WrestleVersary. No one thought you would use his own finisher to make him tap.
That is so true.
And get the job done. Now, besides Casey Moran calling you out, I've been given wind that somebody else has been eyeing you as well. His name is John Reggins.
Well, Reggins and I have known each other in the independent circuit for a while. It's not the first time where me and him have tangled. So, Mr. Reggins, if you want a piece of me, you just have to, ask. But it looks like there's two people that's asking. So I will address both of them later on, probably tomorrow night in a video. And I will give you my answer on what I choose to do with it.
Oh boy.
And whoa, we got someone's watching you as well. We got Zelzabar the Clown watching.
I mean, that would be a good requisition.
I am not afraid to show my face.
Ooh.
Are we really going to go down that road, sir? Are we really going to go down that road?
I mean, with somebody who's saying she'll pick me, she got a hard on for me. Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, she said look who showed to scare her. Blah blah blah. I can't speak today.
When can you, sir?
Hey, when I sit behind the Dragon Queen.
I mean,
this is Dragon Queen. Hold on.
When you have Rida Dildo, she has to help you carry yourself when you're on results. So let's not forget, you always forget your words.
She just told you.
Rida Dildo does an amazing job as my color commentator.
I love her.
And you know what? When she sat in the rooms with you while she was doing her commentary to keep you in control, I put that in her contract and gave her extra money for it. So that's why I respect my head of security.
Killer D, it's not to keep me in control.
It's to keep you in control away from the roster.
No, it's not to keep in control. It's to ensure that the roster doesn't get murdered if I decide to get up off the bench. So she's more protecting your roster than she is me.
And the roster needs a whole lot of protecting. There's motherfucking crazies.
I mean,
Dragon Queen.
I mean, let's face it. When Brody Cross came back, he almost took out some of your best fighters.
Oh,
I mean,
not wrong.
Not wrong indeed. But Dragon Queen, how have you been feeling since your Iron Man match against Tommy Dyer?
I'm a little sore, but I'm not sour.
Ouch! Are you saying? With that little shot right there? Are you saying you're not done with Tommy Dyer?
No, I am far from it. In fact, when I even mentioned the fact that we were going to have this match, I said, regardless on the outcome, I will take on Tommy Dyer again.
Well, we have Royal Flush coming up, so I mean, you already have Casey Moran looking at you. You already have John Reggins looking at you. You have Tommy. You're not done with Tommy Dyer. There's 4 people right there. And you got Zelzabar the Clown. There's a Royal Flush right there. So why not? I'll make an announcement right here.
No, you don't.
I mean, you got those 4 guys looking at you right now.
Doesn't matter. What I say goes. Not you. Me.
Dragon Queen, Zelzabar's talking to you. For now, I'll watch you, love, but let me be clear. If I want you, I would have you.
Oh, darling, I know you would. But Killer D,
Yes.
I make my matches. You just sign the paycheck.
That I do. That I do. Now, Dragon Queen, in your match that you had, one hellacious match, by the way, I have to say. Okay. One hellacious match that you had. What is the next plan? And Dragon Queen, by the way, Miss Dildo gave me your video. I'm gonna ask you right here, right now, what is up with this unholy alliance?
It's for me to know and you to never find out until I'm ready.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Hmm.
Miss Dragon Queen.
I mean, one of my brothers has already made a ruckus. I do believe you kind of seen his work, Deliverance.
No way. HPW?
Hmm.
The little brothers that I signed?
Well, he's been here for a while,
Oh my god.
and he's not a little brother. He's my big brother.
All right. I'm being told by our CEO, by Cody Cash, with so many people interested in stepping on the tail of Dragon, I have a match she would enjoy the debut at Royal Flush. She would be happy to hear about it in my talent meeting tomorrow morning. Yes, so we will have a meeting tomorrow morning, and Miss Dragon Queen, you will know what's going on when you get there.
Mm.
So, but with that line of news, your thoughts on that?
Well, it all depends on what is on that docket. If I don't like it, I'm tearing away the plan and doing my own.
She has a fair point. She's the champ.
You're absolutely right.
Now, Killer D, not to subject, I hope you're enjoying the nice, smokage that I delivered you.
That's some good shit.
Which is why I'm saying, whatever happens come Royal Flush, whoever I choose to decide to sit down and have that dinner for 2 or 3, well, I hope y'all are ready. You think Tommy Dyer was difficult? No. What I do to the next opponent, well, might be just the icing on the cake.
You're absolutely right. But all right, Dragon Queen, before you go, last words to the 4 opponents that are coming after you and to the entire roster.
To the 4 that wants me, you know where to find me. And to the rest of the roster, I don't conversate with peasants. I know you do, but I don't conversate with peasants.
All right. Dragon Queen, thank you for your time and thank you for coming on. Miss Christine, you have any last words for Dragon Queen?
I mean, all I gotta say is she's the champ and she's calling her shots, and I respect that.
All right.
Christine, darling, I'll be shipping you off a little something later on.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right, Dragon Queen, thank you for your time. All right. Wow. I guess at Royal, I'm being told by our own CEO Cody Cash, at Royal Flush and other news, we'll have a casino clash at the Cross Casino. Brody approved this because it is to be demolished soon, so thankfully he's not too upset. So,
Oh boy.
from us, we're gonna have a casino clash match. Wow,
Wow.
5 people in this type of matchup. But speaking of being in kind of extreme situations, Christine,
Oh.
this person has been trying to show his that side of him, but doesn't know how to get up there that oomph. He doesn't know how to make himself up there. He's also taking on John Reggins in a singles match. Ladies and gentlemen, the one who's making his debut here on EWA High News, the one and only Tyler Extreme.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
I've been smoking too much weed, Mr. Cody Cash, so bear with me, man. Dragon Queen gave me some good shit. Now, Tyler Extreme, welcome on. Sorry to hear about your loss of getting in the qualifying match.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I had a little bad time at WrestleVersary losing the Shadow, but I kind of overlooked that and I've kind of put that in the past.
Now, you're taking on John Reggins, and he's a one tough opponent. So, what are your thoughts going into this match?
Against John Reggins, I've never faced him before. I've seen his work, and I've never, you know what I'm trying to do, Killer D. I'm trying to get to the top of this business. I'm trying to become a champion. You know I'm here to evolve. It's what it's all about. I'm trying to start an Extreme Evolution. Like I said, I'm here to start an Extreme Evolution because all the extremists, all the fans that I have out there right now, all the extremists, they want me to become a champion. They want me to become a fighting champion. And that's why I'm here to go through anybody and everybody to be at the top and to prove to everybody in the back that I'm not a failure in this business. And then I need to be at the top of the ballgame.
Right. Now, Tyler Extreme, you've been having a bunch of ups and downs as of late. What is your mindset?
My mindset is actually is focused on getting to the top again. Focus on getting from the bottom of the pyramid back up to the top of the pyramid. And with the next pay-per-view coming up, Royal Flush, that's just a few days after my 29th birthday, by the way.
Oh.
My birthday is August 16th, by the way.
You're going to be older.
Yeah, older. Extreme One gets older every year. But the Royal Flush pay-per-view, I've seen that this is a big build-up towards it, and I think it needs an Extreme Evolution. I think Las Vegas needs an Extreme showdown in Las Vegas because I want to put all the chips in and I want to put all my money in.
So, with that being said, who are you eyeing at Royal Flush?
I saw that Tyler Savage was on here earlier.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa! You're going after the hardcore champion.
Now, hang on a minute. I saw he was on here earlier. He was saying that he he'll take on all comers. He wants to fight anybody. Am I right about that? Was that what he said?
Yes, he did.
He did. He made that out. He made that point earlier.
With me, my last name is not Extreme for nothing. If he wants to go extreme, how about Tyler Savage puts his hardcore title on the line at War of Flush? Extreme versus Savage. That is a match that I know would be a bloody match. But that's all up to utility. That's all up to management. I'm not demanding. I'm asking for this match for World Flush. I'm putting all my chips in.
All right, so our CEO is letting me know of some bad news. Vancouver Cemetery called strange visitors were at Legion's grave. Is that? Please, for the love of God, Cody, please get some more information. Please don't tell me that is Emberlyn and Darius already trying to get him back early. There's no way. Sorry, Mr. Extreme. That is big information right there. Sorry.
We need more information.
Right, but Tyler Extreme, before you go, any last words for John Reagans and Tyler Savage?
Well, for John Reagans, it's just another step to go up to be a champion and to show Tyler Savage and all other champions in this business that I'm not that easy to put down. I was buried alive once already.
I saw that.
I came back up. I came out from the depths of hell, but I'm not that easy to put down because Extreme does not go down.
Right. Now to Tyler, the last words to Tyler Savage before you go.
For Savage, I hope he accepts this challenge. I pray to God he accepts this challenge for Royal Flush because I'll be there in Las Vegas. I'll be there at one of the best hotels in Las Vegas. And I'll be there waiting. And I'll see if he will put that hardcore title on the line. And then we'll give Las Vegas one hell of a show.
I'm giving word backstage that Tyler Savage will give you his reply tomorrow concerning Royal Flush. All right, Tyler Extreme, I thank you for your time being on here. I appreciate your time. And we have other people to get to, so thank you for coming aboard.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Christine. This next person coming on, you know her very well. Very well. And mind you, she is in a best of 7 series with Darius Jones. And she's up 2-1. The one and only Lenore Len.
Lenore!
Hi.
Oh, I'm such a huge fan.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, God.
Oh, it has. Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. I gotta ask you. So the fight pit.
Yes.
That's like your signature match, and It was so crazy. How did you survive?
Been a lot of shit. You should know how I am. The people who I've been training with. How the endurance I have been being in that fight. Right. Like, even though I might not got the victory upper hand on it, but at least he still got one victory and I still got two.
This is very true.
Like, you can see so right here, I basically got done with a couple of sparring sessions with the pack. Like, with doing 10 minutes each sparring session with... You're still muted, by the way.
Hello?
Hey. Oh, okay. This is how you do it. Okay. Damn, man. I'm fucking stoned.
Like, I just got done with a couple of sparring sessions with the pack, and let's say because of our COO kind of called me and dragged me to do this because I haven't been heard from the past few days since the fight pit. So you dragged me out of our sparring time, there, killer.
Oh, did I? I do apologize, but I needed to get word with you. We haven't seen you since WrestleVersary. How's the knee? I know Darius targeted your knee early in that match. So how are you feeling since then?
It's still there. I said earlier, I just got done with a 10-minute sparring session with each 10-minute each sparring session with Sarah and Sabrina, and another 20 minutes with Brooks in his dungeon.
And that's where you're located right now, in the dungeon, working out, getting better. Now, I'm gonna call it as I see it during that match. Darius hit the collapse off the top of the scaffold through 4 tables covered in thumbtacks, glass shards, and Legos.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling from that?
Oh, it was painful. To be honest, the Legos hurt more than anything else.
Now, what was your mindset after he did that to you?
He shouldn't. He did try to do the same move to Brooks, and how he had the other one come out to play that one time because of it. And that didn't put him down. It did not put me down.
Well, I know Darius got the victory over you with the IC title on the line. Now, how are you feeling knowing that title is now over your shoulder during this Best of 7 series?
Because here's the thing, my first title doing this was an IC title. So basically, I gained back what I started. That is an Intercontinental title. I built that title in a different promotion. I made that title my own. And I was the same thing when I held it here in EWA. Like I did with the Starlet Champion,
Yes, you were our longest hybrid champion. Are you talking about, if my memory serves me correctly, Lenore, are you talking about the hybrid championship?
It's been a while I heard that. Because that's one of my precious titles in my career. Even though dear David Blake, or Blakey Dyer, if you like to call him, say that he's the better hybrid champion. I was like, bleh.
Uh-oh.
But I remember the war between you and Advocate for that title.
I think
Now,
that man is something else.
now,
You wanted to see someone who's easy way to know how to get inside someone's mind? He's up there.
that he is. Now, Lenore, like I said, I'm gonna say it now. Nice try on capturing the IC title. You know, a lot of people in the back were actually rooting for you to take it off, Darius. But obviously that didn't happen. Now, what is your next plan? Because remember, with him winning, that means he gets to pick the next match, Lenore.
That is true. He picks any stipulation, but I've been to many stipulations. I picked my own stipulations. Hell, I went to hell and back.
Well, by the way, Lenore, this is a message to you by Brooks. Remember, instinct. Use it. Remember what happened in the dungeon. You laughed at that pain. Keep that. Okay? That is a message from your own leader, Brooks, of the Pact. Now, Lenore, you were the heavy favorite when you were up 2-0, Christine. She was up 2-0 before this, before our Wrestleversary when Darius got the victory on Lenore. Now, Lenore, you threw 2 power bombs to Darius. One off a cell. One off the ladder onto the outside. And mind you, Lenore, what's going on with this little killer instinct? You removed the padding you removed that padding on the outside and you threw Darius onto that concrete. What kind of statement are you trying to make now?
Anything can happen in this game. Anything can go. Especially when during that match I had with Darius that night. And doing it right in front of Legion getting that victory the first hand. That man has been a thorn in my side worse than anything else. Or worse than Brooks has when we finally made peace. But seeing that victory over him, seeing that his brother got pinned, that was what I wanted to see. See, that proved my point that Darius is a legal link in that little family of his. He's all talk and talking and talking and talking. You know, he can't pull it off sometimes, but sooner or later, he will burn to the sun like Icarus.
Wow, Christine. Look at the tone in Lenore.
Oh, I love it.
Now, Christine, think about it. Last year, did you ever think Lenore would have this side?
No, I absolutely love it.
Oh, I'm actually, hold on. I'm told to check my email. Hold on a minute. Whoa. Hold up here. I hope our CEO, I'm giving an email by Darius himself, Lenore.
Uh-oh.
How's your knee feeling, you little bitch?
But he's saying to himself. Wow. When he gets here.
Wow. And listen, no, Darius is nowhere near here right now. He is not even scheduled to be here this week.
We'll find out when we've had our next match. Wherever the
But
stipulation
he said, Lenore, my IC title will be on the line in the main event next week if you have the balls. You want to bring in Brooks Dungeon? How about you and I facing the compound? Lenore, you don't have a good streak in that compound now, do you?
It's been a while.
You actually have a bit of a loss-win record in that compound match, don't you? Just like you have, still can't win in the fight pit. Now Darius is bringing you to another element that you can't win in.
It is all about strategy, and Darius is using it to his advantage.
There's a reason why the compound is the compound. It's always different. It's always changing every time you step foot in it.
Right. Now,
Brooke's really happy about that.
Brooke, but here's the thing, Lenore. Now you're a part of the pact. How did you feel? Did you? Whoa! I guess Darius is asking the wrong person for permission to use my place. It's my property. I'm. You know what? Hey. That's what he's offering for a match. So, Brooks, if you okay it, we'll do it. If you don't okay it,
his property,
we won't do it. That's fine. That's just the match he offered with his title on the line, Brooks.
You really want to piss off Brooks, knowing we
No. I'm just listen, Lenore. I'm just doing my owner. Hey, I'm just doing my owner duties. That's all I am doing. I'm relieving from messages.
Earlier, I'm still at the kid bloody place right now, and it's done in training. Because sooner or later, you're probably gonna make us extra practice on us even more because of mentioning the compound.
Oh! He just said, "Your place." Your property? Really? Didn't I beat you for my title, Brooks? Whoa. Now, Lenore, you know how that happened. Darius did get the upper hand and beat Brooks for his IC title.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lenore.
I remember that.
You're still now. I haven't asked you this question, okay? And it's been a while since I asked you this question because the fact that of this best of 7 series going on with you and Darius. Are you still not over the fact that he cost you your Starlet Championship?
That was all started it. That started all of this. That caused this domino effect. It's him who caused me my title run here. My run that I worked my butt out to keep, my butt out that I earned that title. But no. He wants to play poke the bear, poke the bird, if you will. And this is what he wants to do.
I guess Brooks is saying you never fought me for the IC title on the compound, you freak. I don't think he's talking about the compound there, Brooks. I think he's talking about in a match itself. Remember, you and Darius had an unsanctioned match where Darius got the victory over you, Brooks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that caused him to bring out Berserk. And we all know how now we can't. No, I don't supposed to say his name because of Dr. Booga. But to be honest, that's the reason why. Bring out him out.
Right, absolutely. Now, Lenore, this coming up into this next match that you're gonna have against Darius again.
Yeah.
What is your mindset going into this match, this next match against Darius? Before
he told you.
Hey Brooks, man. Listen, Brooks, blame Dragon Queen on this one, man. She's the one who got me. She's the one who gave me this shit, man. That's why I'm all screwed up.
I don't want to piss off Brooks anymore than you already have because I could probably already. Oh God, yeah, I can see him seeing him being his angry over here. Thanks. God dang it. Yeah, he's punching the punching bag with your face on it now. Great.
Yeah, so me and my team will talk and we'll figure out all the situation, what's going on. But Lenore, Let me ask you a question.
That is.
Do you think that, you know what? Do you think that you're going to take the best of 7 series?
You think I'm gonna try to do my best to win it all to get what I wanted, my revenge on Darius? Oh hell yes! I will make sure I get to all of those victories, making sure that that boy goes down in hell where he belongs. He wanted this, and he's going to get what he deserves.
Now, Brooks has said, you want the compound Darius? Then here's my stipulation. TCO will be there. It will intervene if you piss him off. TCO is a special guest enforcer.
Oh, blue hell.
So, whoa! Lenore, I got word from Darius. See you in the main event. Whoa.
Yeah, he already pissed off Brooks so much to bring in a cryptic for this one.
Yeah, I guess, and I agree.
I'm already seeing it right now because, again, still at his dungeon area. Yeah, he's bringing out the vests and everything. He's packing it up already. Thanks.
Well, you know what? And the IC title will be on the line. Okay, so next week, no, not tomorrow, but the following Monday in the main event, it will be you and Darius Jones in the compound with TCO being a special guest enforcer with the title on the line. Now,
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Now, mind you, Lenore, I'm going to say this to you. Any last words to Darius? Lenore? Any last words to Darius?
Sorry, I was reading the last bit what Ellis Brooks said.
Oh, he said you'll fight in the ring or in the woods. Lenore, after you wrap up, come see me in the parking lot. I'll hand you the keys. All right, so the ring in the woods. That is going to be the matchup. The ring in the woods at the compound. Now, Lenore, any last words for Darius before you go?
I hope he knows what he's doing.
All right.
I hope he knows it. Talk to you guys later.
All right, Lenore. Take care. Wow.
That's insane.
I right, Christine. Someone just commandeered one of my cameras. Oh hell, he's waving at me. No.
Uh-oh.
Yes, bitch.
Gay Mysterio.
Oh boy.
Yes, daddy. Christine, did you know that the D in Kayla D stands for daddy?
Oh, I did not know this.
It does.
Now, Gay Mysterio, let me ask you a question. And let me ask you a big question, okay? How are you feeling about Tyler Savage teaming up with Ruby Knight? I know you've been wanting to team with him, so your thoughts on that?
Well, mainly my anger is going out towards whoever decided to make this match. Because why would they put my Ruby Knight, the Scarlet Champion, and have him team up with Tyler Savage? Like, they literally have no chemistry. Ruby and I have all the chemistry anyone ever needs. But they decided with Tyler. I will say this. If Tyler does anything to try to ruin this match, Tyler, he's going to have a whole big issue that he does not want.
Oh boy.
You better not be texting anyone else, Killer D.
I
Because
am
you
not-
are my daddy, no one else's.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. I'm not your daddy.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna call Maury. DNA test.
Yeah, and I just find out I'm
no,
100%
Christy, not
stoner.
that kind of daddy, because that is just
Wow.
wrong.
Ow! Killer D, I didn't know you're that freaky in the
No, I don't go
bedroom.
that way, Christine. I told you this years ago.
Bullshit. What happened in Canada?
I don't remember, man.
I bet you do.
All that acid I was taking in shrooms, man.
Excuses. Excuses.
But, Game of Stereo, how are you going to handle the situation knowing that Tyler Savage got called out by Tyler Extreme? And I know for a fact you're upset with Tyler Savage with, you know, teaming up with Ruby Knight. So, how are you going to address that situation?
Well, like I said before, if Tyler Savage is anything to ruin this match for Ruby Knight, he's not only going to have to deal with Tyler Extreme, but he's also going to have to deal with me. But if he does what he says he's going to do and actually team up with Ruby to take on Brooks and Dyer, well, then he would have earned my respect just like he would earn Ruby's. But don't worry, because I will be there ringside to make sure he does nothing to hurt Ruby.
Oh. I like the sound of that.
Killer D likes the sound of something else.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Daddy. Spank me harder.
Shut the fuck up! Good God, Game of Stereo. You know what?
You told me to say that a couple weeks ago in Canada.
I did not say
I
anything.
remember hearing that. So
See?
where else did that came from?
I did not say shit.
You're just too high on acid.
I thought that was the girl like several hotel rooms from me. I didn't realize it was you.
That was not me.
It was me, honey.
Oh.
That was definitely not me.
You're right. It was me. Caused by what
Bro,
you were doing to me,
Myster-
Killer Daddy.
by the way, Game of Stereo, Brooks. Mysterio, you pull something stupid, I'll rip that mask off faster than in case you lose your shots for a new one. Wow. So that means he's trying to tell you, do not interfere in this match, Game of Stereo.
Oh, don't worry, Brooksy. I won't. And if I do, you will be safe for now. Because right now, my goal is to protect Ruby.
Game of Stereo, by the way, to let you know, Brooks can be a better daddy than me, right?
He doesn't have D in his name like you do. I mean, if you have a D in your name, that means you got the D.
Oh. I'm gonna take some pointers.
I got you, honey. I'll see you after this interview thing.
Yeah, like I need to learn that move.
All right,
to,
well,
like
Game of Stereo, any last words for everyone here?
I miss you, Daddy. When is the next time we're gonna spend time together? Quit looking at your phone and speak to me.
Killer D, you got a lot of explaining to do.
I need
You know
to
what?
hit this bull.
You know what? You know what, Daddy? I know where you live. I'll see you soon.
It better not be on a Monday, Game Mysterio. Game Mysterio, you there? Hello? All right. I guess he's not there. All right. Well,
You got a lot of explaining to do.
I don't know what happened, man. I really don't know what happened, man. But all right, man. I mean, Christine. Brooks. I mean, Mysterio made a D+ on his tryout center score before he signed. So I guess he's cleared to be here. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm the owner of EWA. I'm Killer D. This is my original creator, Miss Christine, the hottest bitch of EWA. Ladies and gentlemen, oh God, I just got told he's on my way to my home. Fuck him out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here.